I was hoping today would be the day I'd get to talk about Hearts' £20 million transfer signing, but believe it or not, guys, it still hasn't happened. So let's turn our attention to somewhere else in Scotland and let's focus on Kyogo. Welcome back to SOS TV. Unfortunately, no Hearts signings today, no Hearts news today, nothing really happening in Scotland today, but there was big news earlier from Glasgow, and that is that Kyogo Furuhashi has penned a 4-year deal at Celtic to keep him at the club until he's 32 years old and to keep him at the club until the 2020, I believe 28-27 season. So, yeah, that is the big news going around Scotland at the moment, and it puts to bed any speculation, supposedly, of Kyogo leaving this summer. Obviously, Ange has left Celtic, then Jota left Celtic. A lot of people thought Kyogo was going to be the next to go, whether he reunited with Ange at Spurs or whether he went somewhere else altogether, possibly even the Saudi League, or maybe just somewhere that isn't the Saudi League or isn't Spurs in the Premiership. But the main point was, the main focus was that Kyogo was in demand and that he could leave this season. But now with this deal, he has committed his future to the club. He signed a 4-year deal. But what exactly does that mean? Because I've seen a lot of Celtic fans happy about this, and look, of course they should be happy. There's no real downside of this. You know, it's a 4-year deal. This is good news. You know, no matter what happens next, this is a good bit of business for Celtic. But this doesn't mean that Kyogo's staying at Celtic for 4 years. It doesn't mean that at all. People are making out as if that's him now. He's committed his future to the club. He's proven that he's going to be here long time, or long term, or whatever. And it's like, no, not at all. Jota, when he signed for Celtic last year, he signed on a 5-year deal. That guy had 4 years remaining on his contract. And where is he now? He's playing in the Saudi League. So Kyogo Furuhashi signing a 4-year deal, that doesn't mean that he's committed his future to Celtic. It doesn't mean that he's going to be there for 4 years. It doesn't mean that he's going to be there till he's 32 years old. It simply means that he signed a 4-year deal. And who knows, he could still leave. It could be Celtic thinking, you know what, we're going to try and nail our best players down to long-term contracts so that when they do go, we can try and get as much money for them as possible. And if that is the case, then it is smart. But yeah, this does not guarantee that Kyogo will be at Celtic for the next 4 years. Not at all. In fact, I still wouldn't be surprised if the guy leaves at the end of the season. This might simply be a tactic for Celtic to try and nail him down and to try and demand more money when offers do come in for him. So yeah, I've seen all these Celtic fans saying that, oh, he's going to be the best striker since Larsson now, and he's going to be a Celtic legend. I would argue that he already is the best striker since Larsson. I think his numbers prove that. And he's got a really, really good goal-scoring record. I mean, I would put him above anybody that's been at Celtic since Larsson, but this doesn't mean that he is going to be at Celtic for the next 4 years. Although he did say he loves being at Celtic and he wants to play for Celtic for a long, long time, but he did say that situations can change, and situations changing normally means big clubs coming in with big money and big transfers. But I mean, overall, it's a good day for Celtic. They got Kyogo on a 4-year deal. Look, if he stays for 4 years, which I don't think he will, but if he does, then that is good for them. If he doesn't and they sell him, then they'll get more money for Kyogo with 4 years into a 4-year contract than they would with whatever he's got remaining. So, you know what? It does make sense, but it doesn't guarantee that he's going to be there for the next 4 years at all. Anyway, guys, that is it. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get some signings. Hopefully Hearts can start spending the millions and millions of pounds that we don't have. But no, in all seriousness, we need to start getting some signings in, and I want the signings to start soon. We've got the European qualifiers coming up in August. I would like us to strengthen the squad before then. I think it's crucial that we strengthen the squad, not even for our European fixtures, even for the domestic campaign. I wouldn't say I'm confident with this team at the moment. I wouldn't be confident with Hearts going into the domestic season and finishing third with this team. I think we are lacking in options, and I definitely think we need to get somebody in up front to help cover the loss of Josh Ginnelly and Stephen Humphreys. Anyway, that's it. I'd take Kyogo. If we've got £20 million to spend, maybe we should try and get Kyogo to come. But anyway, that's probably not going to happen, guys. So catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.